Fragrance is a crucial yet often overlooked element in interior design. Adding a scent to your home can completely change the mood of your space. It can make your home feel warm, inviting, or fresh and invigorating. So today I'm going to share with you how to make every single room in your home smell incredible with some easy and budget-friendly DIYs. Let's get started. First, we're going to begin with an essential oil diffuser jar. This is a really simple DIY that anybody can do. Simply take an upcycled mason jar. I love to use the Bon Mama jam jars for all sorts of things, from drinking glasses to little DIYs like this. Fill it up about halfway to 2/3 with baking soda and then add some essential oils. You can add about 10 to 15 drops of your favorite oil, give it a good shake, remove the lid, place it on a table, and then that scent is just going to be nice and light and subtle, and it's going to fill your room. Just a reminder, it's really important to remember that while essential oils can offer lots of benefits, there are some safety things. It's crucial to research the properties of each oil and make sure that they're safe for kids and pets. Some oils may not be suitable for everyone, so make sure to do your research before using them. I'll leave a link to one of my favorite essential oil safety articles down in that description box below. Now let's make some good old-fashioned potpourri. I love how this not only works in your home to make it smell amazing, but it also looks so pretty and it's very vintage inspired. Simply grab any sort of vessel. You can thrift a vessel, you can use a little metal bowl like this one, and fill it up with your favorite dried flowers and herbs. You can add a few drops of essential oil if needed, but I didn't to this potpourri jar. I simply found these dried flowers on Amazon, but it would be even better if you could source them from your own garden. Simply harvest them and dry them and use them in these little potpourri pots around the house. I'll link to these dried flowers down in that description box below. If you need to refresh your potpourri jar after a little while, you can simply add a few drops of essential oil and mix that around. Now let's make some reusable dryer sheets. What I love about these is that you can use these for over a dozen times before you need to refresh them. Find some 100% cotton fabrics. You can buy some, use scraps, you can upcycle old t-shirts and cut it into 6-inch squares using some pinking shears. Using pinking shears will make sure the edges don't fray. Now we're gonna dip these in one of my favorite fabric softeners. I'm not a huge fan of putting essential oil in the dryer, so that's why I'm using a fabric softener for this DIY. Then wring out each sheet and hang them to dry. I'm hanging mine in my drying rack in my laundry room. Now you can use these reusable dryer sheets in your dryer to make your clothes smell amazing. Use them for about a dozen times or until the scent is gone, and then you can simply refresh them by adding some more fabric softener. I like pairing these reusable dryer sheets with some DIY wool dryer balls. You can add these to your dryer to make sure that your clothes are not clinging together. They're really easy to make. You can upcycle some thrifted 100% wool sweaters or use 100% wool yarn. Simply wrap your yarn in a nice tight ball. Make sure it's nice and tight. Your ball can be about 4 inches in diameter. Once you're done, clip the end and stuff that end into the center of your ball using a crochet hook. Now if you have some old nylons, you can cut the feet off, place the balls inside, tie the nylons up, and then wash these wool balls in the highest setting in your washer. This is gonna make them felt so they stick nicely together. Then you can dry them with any of your regular clothing loads, and these are all done. Now you can use these in your dryer along with your reusable dryer sheets to reduce static cling in your laundry. Now let's make a beautiful citrus and herb simmer pot. This is a scent that I like to use all year long. Take a pot, place it on the stove, and add a little bit of water. Now you're gonna put that water on to simmer and add your favorite mix of herbs, fruits, etc. So I like some slices of lemon, some rosemary, and some lavender. This is just a really nice, fresh, clean scent that I feel like fills the house with this beautiful, clean smell. This is also a great way to use up fruit that's past its prime, or you can even just use lemon peels in this, and it's gonna smell about the same. You can let this simmer for probably about 20 minutes and then turn it right off, and that scent is gonna continue to fill the room. Now let's make some homemade kitchen cleaning spray. This smells amazing. However, if you do have people sensitive to essential oils, you can leave the essential oils right out and this still does an amazing job cleaning surfaces in your kitchen. For this one, you're gonna take a glass spray bottle. I found mine on Amazon. I will link to them in the description box below. Add 1 teaspoon of Castile soap. Here's my favorite one. Add 5 drops of essential oil if you wish to use it. I like a citrus one, like this orange variety. And then carefully fill the rest with some distilled water. Give that a shake, and I love to use this on my kitchen counter surfaces to clean them and make my kitchen smell incredible. Now let's make some lavender sachets for your bedroom. You don't need a sewing machine for these. Simply cut some cotton fabric into 6-inch squares. Place about 3 tablespoons of rice in the middle of the square and then add some essential oil. You can do about 10 to 15 drops. It's completely up to you. Then gather that square up just like this and tie those gathers up with some twine. Now you can kind of smush that sachet around to distribute the essential oils, and these are fantastic in bedroom drawers to keep your clothes smelling nice and fresh. I also love using this in our RV when it's off season to keep our RV smelling fresh too. You can customize these to match your decor with different fabrics. You can upcycle fabrics for these. The possibilities are endless. Now let's make some really easy DIY pillow mist. You can add 2 tablespoons of vodka or rubbing alcohol to a spray bottle. This one's from the dollar store and it's about 500 milliliters or 2 cups. Then add about 50 to 60 drops of essential oil of your choice. Mix that well and then fill up the rest of the bottle with some distilled water. Then you're gonna give that a good shake again, and now your pillow mist is ready to go. You can spray this on your pillows or your duvet cover to keep it smelling fresh between washes. You can try different essential oils for different effects, whether you need something that's more calming or soothing. This one's really fun to play with. Now for the bathroom, let's make a eucalyptus shower bundle. Eucalyptus smells so fresh and invigorating, and you can simply order these bundles right off Amazon, or you can make your own with some dried eucalyptus. Just make sure that it's the scented kind. I'll leave the one that I found down in that description box below. This one comes pre-tied, but you could tie your own eucalyptus bundle with some hemp twine and then simply hang this over your shower head. Every time you take a shower, that steam is gonna activate the eucalyptus smell, and it's such a nice, fresh, invigorating scent, perfect for getting up and going in the morning. If you want to quickly freshen up your toilet, these DIY toilet bombs are so easy to make. Simply mix up 3/4 of a cup of baking soda with 1/4 of a cup of citric acid. Now you're going to add some essential oils, or you can leave these out if you want, because that baking soda is going to help neutralize the smell if you have any in your toilet. You can add 10 to 15 drops of essential oil and then fill up a spray bottle with just some simple distilled water. Mix your mixture all together and then start spraying it with gloved hands with some water. Keep mixing it until you get a consistency that when you squeeze that mixture with your hand, it stays together. That's when you know it's ready. You don't want to make it more wet than you have to. Now place this in some silicone molds. You can use some small ones and large ones like I'm doing, depending on how big you want these little toilet bombs to be. And then once these are dry, you can pop them into your toilet for an instantly fresh smelling bathroom. Store these in an airtight container between uses so that they remain fresh. Now for a DIY that makes for a beautifully welcoming entryway, we're gonna make a DIY Reed Diffuser. Simply add some carrier oil into an upcycled mason jar. I'm just using some coconut oil. You can add now 20 to 30 drops of your favorite essential oil in here. I love lavender, so that's usually what I use for these. And then drop some diffuser reeds in. You only need about 6 to 10, and I bought this pack from Amazon so I can keep adding more as needed. Now place the reeds inside the jar, display them, and you have this beautiful, simple DIY Reed Diffuser. I don't know why I need to buy one when they're so easy to make. You can flip the reeds upside down when the scent starts to dissipate and replace the reed sticks as needed. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed these simple DIY budget-friendly ideas to make your home smell incredible. Let me know down in those comments below which of these was your favorite. I would love to know, or if you have more ideas to make your home smell amazing, I would love to hear those down in those comments too. I think one of the most important ways to make your home smell good is to keep it nice and clean. I have so many easy home hacks that I've learned to clean my home over the years. I'm gonna leave that video for you to watch next, right up here.